I think the most noticeable stat is the 62 rebounds that we had and the 21 assists. Usually when our assist count is high like this, we have a lot of success, and we were sharing the ball and just really wanted to come out and play better than we did in our last outing. We talked a lot about that not being us and what we want to do for our fans, and I thought they did that today.
You talked so much about rebounding being effort.
Yeah.
Did you see the connection there?
Absolutely. I mean, when I saw 62, I was like, is this a score? Because I really didn't know what the score was. My teams in the past have been top 10 in the country, and I think our most was 60. And so 62 rebounds against anybody is phenomenal, and that's something that I'm really pleased with. And I know we're not capable of 62 a night, but we're definitely capable of being aggressive on the glass the way we were.
Just effort overall. I know that was a big thing on Sunday. But did you see some changes during practice leading up to today?
Yeah, the good thing is we had a week of practice. Well, I gave them 2 days off. The team was gassed and they had exams, but we were really able to focus on ourselves and the mentality, and no one felt good about the performance we had versus Jacksonville State. Everybody was really down and out, not because we lost, it's just how we did. And we know that we're the season is a marathon and not a sprint, but we never want to take steps back, and we feel like we did versus Jacksonville State. We just was totally out of sync. So today was not so much about beating Savannah State. It was about us showing to our fans and ourselves that we are a team that is on a journey to get better, and we will continue to do that as long as we bring effort.
She didn't really fill up the stat sheet, but she gave you a lot of good minutes. Just thoughts on Mimi getting back on the court.
I thought she did. 7 points, 8 assists, 6 rebounds. I'm sure Crystal and Drake was happy that she was back. Mimi we had a serious talk before this game about her being an extension of me on the floor and what is needed, and to stop feeling sorry for herself because she was a freshman, and to just really be excited about taking on the opportunity. And I felt like she did that today.
21 assists on 26 buckets. With her in there, just how much was the ball movement improved from everybody?
Yeah, well, that was something that we really focused on this week. We felt like the ball was sticking a whole lot in these last previous games. But, guys, we just hadn't had a time to work on stuff. And this was the first time that we didn't have a game and we were able to work on stuff. And it paid off. I think that this is the result of it. And also now that the girls are out of school and we're not limited with the time we get to spend on, as far as hours are concerned, we can really break down practices and have offensive practices and defensive practices and really get better at things that we want to get better at. And I thought we had the opportunity to do that today.
Post-game, did it feel like the weight was lifted after the losing streak now?
Well, I was telling the guys at the table, I said, hey, guys, I got a joke. I said, listen, I said, I'm a praying person, and I believe that the Lord won't give me more than I can bear, and I can't take another loss. I said, so I believe in him so much, we'll probably win today. And so he knew it. I just couldn't take another one, guys. And so if you had heard me at halftime, you would have thought we were down 20, because I just know that, good teams or teams that grow don't play against the opponent. They're really competing against themselves. And we really needed to have a better showing that we did that last time. I was really disappointed in myself and in the team. And like I told you guys last week, I would try to figure it out. And I've been a maniac the whole week with my staff, with the players, and it worked. So.
Is this one of the more busier months of your coaching career, just with the unique situation, but with all the games and not able to, like you said, have a structured practice or time in between?
Yeah, well, now it's going to really pan out for us. Like I said, just them not having class, it's just huge. Shout out to compliance. We don't have to stay in those little smidget of hours. And a lot of people don't know, we have 3 graduate students, so 2 times out of the week, we don't even get to practice if 2 hours because they have to go to class. So now that they're done with the semester, we really can spend quality time and focus on some things that we know we can be better at. And I promise you, as long as the team continues to give the effort, which I feel like I'm in large part responsible for, you will see us grow.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Up next, we got Crystal Allen.